Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you all are fine at your places. So, in the previous video, we studied chapter number 1, that is food, where does it come from? In that chapter, we studied food, its importance, its sources, and animals on the basis of their food habits. So, in that chapter, we studied that food provided nutrients. Now, which types of nutrients are provided by food? So, answer to this question we will study in this chapter. Now, today we will start a new chapter, that is components of food. That is chapter number 2, components of food. In this chapter, we will study what are the different type of nutrient provided by the food and what are the other components of the food. Now, let's begin. So, components of food, this is your second chapter. Now, a food contains three things. First is nutrient, then roughage or dietary fiber, and the third thing is water. Water is universal solvent. You all know this. Now, components of food we were talking about. So, first component is nutrient, and in nutrient there are carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin and mineral. So, we can say there are 5 type of nutrient, that are carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin and mineral. So, there are 5 types of nutrient. Now, after nutrient, let's come to dietary fibers, roughage or dietary fibers, and after that it is water. So, we can say food is made up of nutrient, roughage and dietary fibers and water. So, food contains three things: nutrient, dietary fibers and water. Okay. Now, what are nutrients? You all must be thinking, what are nutrients? So, here it is written, nutrients are food contains some substances and these are called nutrients. Nutrients provide us energy, as we have studied in earlier chapter that food provide us nutrients and these nutrients provide us energy. So, nutrients provide us energy. Nutrients gives energy to our body. They protect our body from diseases and help in its growth and development. Now, these are the different types of nutrients. First one is carbohydrate, fat, protein, vitamin and mineral. Now, we will study about them more deeply. So, you can see from here, nutrients are very important for growth and development of our body and to provide energy to our body and what proper functioning of our body. Now, from here you can see carbohydrate and fats are what? They are energy giving food. Protein is body building food. Protein is body building food and vitamin and minerals are protective food. First one is carbohydrate and fats are energy giving food. They provide us energy to do our work. Protein is a body building food, means protein help our body to build. It help in building our body. And vitamin and minerals are protective food. They protect our body against the disease. So, we will study these nutrients one by one, their importance and their sources. So, first of all, we will study about carbohydrate. So, as you can see, as we have studied, carbohydrates are very important source of energy. We take carbohydrate in the form of starch, and that starch is converted into glucose, and that glucose gives us energy. Means we are taking carbohydrate in the form of starch convert into glucose, and glucose gives us energy. So some sources of carbohydrates are, I'm showing you here, wheat is there, rice is there, corn is there, and sugar is there, potato is there, bread is there. So these are the common sources of carbohydrates that we take in our daily meal. Here you can, so we can say carbohydrates provide us energy, and that energy we use for doing our daily activities like walking, running, means for thinking also we need energy. Playing, sleeping, all these energies provided by carbohydrate. Now here you can see some more sources of carbohydrate are shown, like in fruits, banana is there, mango, papaya, melon, milk, cheese, ice cream, sugary sweet, and this side to wheat, rice, bajra, maize, potato, sweet potato, sugar cane. All these are the sources of carbohydrates. Now let's watch a video to understand this thing more clearly.
Now a question may arise that how do we get energy by eating food, and why food is known as fuel for our body? Friends, food has 5 basic components in it. These are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. All these components together are called as nutrients. A body digests food and absorbs these nutrients to provide energy. Some nutrients help us fight against diseases. Do you know this fact that each food item contains all nutrients in different amount, and each nutrient plays a different role in the body? Let us know about these nutrients one by one in detail. First, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates form an essential structural component of living cells. They are the main source of energy for animals. Carbohydrates include sugars, starch, fiber, etc. They are mainly found in wheat, rice, potatoes, corn, and maize.
So we have studied about carbohydrates, its functions and sources. Now let's move towards the other nutrient, that is protein. So protein is very important for growth and repair of our tissues. It is used for making, you can see it is used for making bones, muscles, skin, cartilages, and blood also. So there are so many uses of protein, and proteins are enzymes. They are made up of amino, and they also regulate our hormones. They are used for carrying out various body processes. Now, they are also known as bodybuilding food. Protein are known as bodybuilding food as they are used in building our many body tissues. So, main sources of protein are, first is plant source and the other one is animal source. So, protein that we get from plant source are, first is gram, moong, tur dal, beans, soya bean and peas. So with these, so many other pulses are there which are the good source of protein. Now let's talk about animal source. Now in animal source we can see here that milk is there, meat is there, fish, paneer, egg, milk. So all these are the sources of protein from the animals. And just keep this thing in mind that proteins are called bodybuilding food. What they are called? Bodybuilding food. They also help in repairing damaged tissues and cells of our body. Or we can say protein help in growth of our body. So let's watch a video to understand this thing more clearly.
And are underdeveloped because milk contains required proteins for our growth. Meat, fishes, eggs, pulses, cheese, and soybean are some other important sources of proteins in our diet. The major role of proteins is building and repairing of damaged tissues. Along with carbohydrates, they are also a source of energy. I know that you all love pizza.
Now let's move to other nutrient, that is fat. So fats higher amount of energy than carbohydrate, means fats have higher amount of energy than carbohydrates. Fats are also energy provider, but they contain more amount of energy as compared to carbohydrates. So some sources of fats are, first is animal source. Animal source, you can see butter is there, ghee, lard and tallow. These all are cheese. And in vegetable, in this plant product, soya bean oil is there, sunflower, corn, peanut. So these are the plant sources and animal sources of fat. So fats are energy provider and they give more energy than the carbohydrates, and they also keeps our body warm. Fat is stored under our skin or around our kidney or heart. So that's why it is advised that we should not consume more fat, as it leads to a condition that is called obesity. Obesity, in Hindi we say motapa, that is obesity. In this, what happened? All the fat stored inside our skin or around our heart or kidney, which may cause kidney or heart failure. Okay, so we should not consume extra fat. From here you can see plant sources and animal sources of fat. This is plant sources. I'll read for you. Nuts are there, all the almond, cashew, groundnut, all these are sources of fat. Oil, coconut oil, mustard oil, sunflower oil, soya bean oil. And animal sources, milk, cream, ghee, butter, egg, fish, meat, all these are the animal sources of fat. Now just let's see a video to understand this thing more clearly.
I know that you all love pizza, burger, cheese, etc., but your parents do not allow you to eat them regularly because such foods contain large amounts of fat. Fats supply us with energy. If we don't use up this energy, our bodies build up a store for future use as in form of body fat. This is the reason why people eating much oily food become obese. Ghee, oil, butter, cheese and milk are some main sources of fats. Friends, when you get ill and go to the doctor,
Now let's move to the other nutrient, that is vitamin. So vitamin are needed by our body in very small quantity. They are needed by our body in very small quantity, but they are very important for our body. They protect our body from disease, so that's why they are called protective food. They keep our eyes, bones and gums healthy. There are many types of vitamin. So from here you can see vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, and with this vitamin E and vitamin K are also there. We'll study them in detail later on. Now there are mainly two categories of vitamin, that is soluble, fat soluble vitamin and water soluble vitamins. So fat soluble vitamins are those which are dissolved in fat, and water soluble vitamins are those which are dissolved in water. So we will study about vitamins and their classification later on in the next video. Now let's move to the minerals. So minerals are needed by our body in very small quantities like vitamins, and they are also very important for our body, and they are also called protective food as they fight against the diseases in our body. So different types of minerals are here: calcium, iron, iodine and phosphorus. So let's see a video to understand these this minerals and vitamins.
Friends, when you get ill and go to the doctor, then he advises you to take some fruits with light food because many of our body processes require vitamins present in fruits and vegetables. They are required in very small amount. Here is a list of vitamins, their sources and their roles. You might have seen many advertisements of mineral-rich food items. Now let's know why they are so important. Actually, plants need minerals for growth. Besides this, a body also requires minerals in small quantities for all the chemical processes. Potassium, calcium, iron, etc. are some common examples of these minerals. Let us know more about the sources and the role of these minerals using the next table. Dear friends, do you know that?
So we studied that vitamins and minerals are required by our body in very small quantity. Okay, now so let's us revise what we have studied today. We studied about components of food that are nutrient, dietary fibers or roughage we can say, and water. So today we mainly studied about nutrients. So there are how many types of nutrient? 5 type of nutrients are there. First one is carbohydrate, then fat, protein, vitamin and mineral. So we studied about them. Now what you have to do, you have to study them once again. You have to make notes of these chapter in your rough notebook and learn them by heart. You will make a table that carbohydrates, its importance and its sources. You will write like this: carbohydrate. In the first row you will write carbohydrate, then its sources and its importance. Right, for all these you will write. Now in the next video we will study about vitamins and minerals in more detail. Till then, take care. Sai Ram.